All right, let's talk about why you're not getting results. Now, you're probably not getting results for 1 in 1,000 reasons, but really all those reasons come down to the same thing, and that's that you're not in calorie deficit. Now, when I say results, I mean you've stopped losing weight. Your body isn't losing weight, all right? But whether it's one of the 1,000 excuses that you can use, it all comes down to the same thing. Your body isn't losing weight because for some reason you're not in calorie deficit. Now, you may not be in calorie deficit because your body's plateaued. You may not be in calorie deficit because you haven't stuck to your training. You haven't stuck to your nutrition. You had a crap week at work. You were working way too much. Stuff got in the way. Life got in the way. Any other of the 1,000 of life excuses stopped you from being in calorie deficit. But at the end of the day, at the end of the week, you didn't lose weight, you weren't in calorie deficit for that week. Now, that isn't always a problem. At the end of the day, at the end of the week, if you haven't lost weight and you weren't in complete calorie deficit, that's okay. You might have lost fat and gained muscle, okay? So, you were in more of a caloric maintenance, but you were eating the right food, you were training well, so your body dropped that fat and built some more muscle, yeah? So, we know that your body's weight can stay the same, even if your body's composition changes. All right, so if you're not getting results weight-wise, it is most likely, it is because you're not in calorie deficit. That could be for one of many million reasons, okay? I can't tell for you, but all I know is if for some reason you're not in calorie deficit and your body's not, your body's fine, it's not plateauing, take control of your life, take responsibility, get back into calorie deficit. Yeah, if your body is plateauing, you simply just need to reestablish a calorie deficit. But make sure that you don't just jump to any conclusion 1 week. If you're not getting results for 1 week, that's not immediately a plateau. Yeah, a plateau is when you've done the same routine for at least a couple of weeks straight. You stuck to the exact same foods, the same training, and you stop losing weight and seeing any other results. You stop seeing fat drop, you stop seeing any muscle gain, you stop seeing any specific definition, that kind of thing. Okay, only then you can label it a plateau and you need to reestablish a deficit. Otherwise, you're just not in calorie deficit. You're not being harsh enough on yourself. You're not being honest with yourself. That's why you're not going to get results. Other results. You've stopped dropping fat. You're not building muscle. These kind of things. It doesn't so much come down to the calorie deficit. It comes to all the other little factors. It's the same thing, same principles anyway. You're not hitting your macros right. You're not eating the right foods. You're not training properly. At the end of the day, it's very simple. If you're doing an effective training session and you're doing it, a training program, and you're doing it consistently, you're not doing the same one for more than 12 weeks in a row because your body's just going to plateau then. If you're changing it up often and making your body adapt to it, if you're sticking to a nutrition plan that's eating the right foods, eating a wide range of foods, protein, carbs, and fats, but it's in a slight calorie deficit, it's pretty impossible for you not to get results, okay? So, I know this might be harsh. I know that you're looking here for an answer and a thing to go, that's why I'm not getting results. I can blame it on something else. Bad luck. That's not how it works. Yeah, you have to take responsibility for yourself, not try and blame anyone else, not try and be the victim. Take control of your life and go, it's very simple. I can either do the work or I won't, and the results will show that. The results don't lie. As funny as it is, the scale doesn't lie. Sometimes it does, with water weight, that kind of thing, and differences in, the types of foods you've eaten. If you've had more carbs, you're retaining more water, that kind of thing. I shouldn't say the scale doesn't lie, but your results don't lie. On a consistent basis, your results don't lie. So, don't bullshit yourself. Be honest. If you're not getting results, you know exactly why. Cheers.